In previous videos, I've talked about how much I've lived on per month. When I was a minor league baseball player with the Oakland A's, I lived on $1,200. But the funny thing is, regardless of how much I've lived on, my happiness has not changed that much. So in this video, we're going to talk about how much you actually need to live the good life and some different things that you should do along the way. If you're new to my channel, my name's Ryan Pineda. I'm a real estate investor and entrepreneur, and the goal of this channel is to help people live the wealthy way. If you go to wealthyway.com, you can get all of our resources completely for free, no upsells. We've got an online course, a Discord community, and a planner app to keep you accountable to your goals. So go check it out. Now, in the finance space, many people have what they call a financial freedom number. Essentially, it's how much they need to make in passive income to support their current lifestyle. And for many, once they achieve this number, it allows them to retire from their job and do whatever it is they want to do. On the low side, some people say that $5,000 a month would be perfectly adequate. Then in the middle tier, I see some people saying $10,000 to $20,000 a month would give them the lifestyle that they want. And then I see people going for baller status, saying that they need to be able to make over $100,000 a month to get the life that they need. Now, I'll tell you, as somebody who's spent a lot of money on their lifestyle, there are two myths that people have when they're trying to figure out how much. The first myth with this financial freedom number is that passive income is actually going to remain steady or truly passive. For instance, people want to use rental properties as a way to get there, and real estate is great. I'm all for it. I own a lot of it. And real estate is about as steady as it gets. You're not going to have to worry about that industry ever going anywhere. Even if you have a lot of rental properties, it's not going to be as steady as you think. You've got vacancies, you've got evictions, repairs, all of these things that happen with owning real estate. And on top of that, even if you have a property manager, you're still going to have some type of involvement to make sure things are getting done and that the money is going to keep coming in. It's very easy to have a rental portfolio go to crap because nobody took care of it or managed it the right way. I've bought many of these rental portfolios from people who had their properties mismanaged. So even though real estate can be a great passive income stream, it's only reliant on how good the manager is. Another passive income stream I've talked about are NFTs. I recently talked about in a video how I'm making $36,000 a month in passive income from my NFTs. Now, this number is absolutely crazy, and most people can't even wrap their mind around it because NFTs are so new. But here's the thing for me. Even though this is a great passive income stream now, is it always going to be there? If I was only banking on this to live off of, I would have to have complete confidence that this NFT project was going to be around forever and that people were going to always value the coins that this NFT generates. I think it would be kind of naive to believe that it's always going to be this way in the long run. Everything in the tech space is changing at a rapid pace. Everything in business changes at a rapid pace. So you're betting on the team to make the right adaptations to keep things going. And honestly, this is no different than anything you do in life. If you're investing into a stock, you're betting that the company is going to continue growing profits and therefore your investment's going to go up. If you are an employee at a company, you're betting that this company is going to continue adapting so that you can keep getting a paycheck. All my employees that work for me do it because they believe I'm going to keep doing this for the long haul and I'm going to keep pushing the business forward and their careers will keep going forward. And the same thing applies if you're going to buy an e-commerce store from me at Lunar Ecom. I know that we can create stores that generate revenue and passive income for our clients. But at the end of the day, our clients aren't really buying an Amazon store from us. They're essentially buying into the belief that at Lunar Ecom, we are going to find ways to adapt today and in the future to continue creating them passive income. They might have an Amazon store today, but if in a year from now, Amazon's not what it used to be, then they're going to rely on us to adapt and find the next new store for them that can generate income. And that's the truth. Things are always changing in business, so you want to align yourself with a company that is willing to shift with those changes instead of fight them. So the point with all of those stories that I'm making is that no matter how much passive income you have today, no matter how you make the passive income, you're always going to have to adapt and manage it to maintain that passive income. There's no strategy today where you just buy it and then you're going to get passive income the rest of your life. You're going to have to continue making new decisions on what's going to bring you this income. The second myth I want to debunk is that people are too focused on how much money they need to make. What they need to focus on is how much margin they want in their life. This is a concept I talk about in The Wealthy Way. And an example of margin in the financial sense is strictly the difference between how much you spend and how much you make. For example, if you spend $5,000 a month and you make $10,000, then you've got $5,000 of margin. And it goes to prove why there are so many rich people who are stressed, because they are living paycheck to paycheck. If you're making $30,000 a month, in the eyes of the world, you are very successful and you're making a lot of money. But if you also spend $30,000 a month, you probably don't feel like you're that rich, mainly because you're not saving anything, you're not able to make other investments, and you know you're living paycheck to paycheck, so if you stop working, you're gonna be in trouble. So these people might have more stuff and a better life on Instagram, but I can tell you internally, they're at a place where they're extremely stressed and they're always worrying about what's next. So one skill people need to think about is learning how to be more content with less. So in the end, what's the right answer then? How much money should you spend a month and how much margin should you have in your life? Well, I think it's different for everyone, obviously. As you grow, your lifestyle begins to change. I think 50% is a really good ratio. If right now you live on $5,000 and you make $10,000, then you have a 50% ratio. If you want to go spend $10,000 a month, then you need to go figure out how to make $20,000 a month. That way you're still able to maintain your 50% and you're not feeling stressed out. And eventually, as you make more money, hopefully that percentage keeps going down and down. Case in point, even though I spend $35,000 a month, I live on less than 10% of my income. So I don't feel stressed out when I go eat at a nice restaurant. I don't feel stressed out when I go make my car payment or my house payment. It's because I've built in so much margin into my life, I'm still able to live and buy all the things I want without having to let them control me. Now, that being said, as somebody who spends $35,000 a month, like, how much more do I need to spend to get everything that I personally want? Honestly, not much more. I can't really imagine what I would spend $100,000 on every single month. It's a lot of money to spend. We already eat at the nicest restaurants on weekends. I drive the car I want to drive. We go on vacation where we want to go. So there's definitely a limit to how much more you can really spend and get more value out of it. But if I had to put a number on it, I would say that the number for most people, if you want to just live this baller life that you get everything you want, you get the nice car, you get the nice house, you eat at the nice places, I think $20,000 a month gets you there. My advice is to find a way to make $40,000 a month so you can maintain that 50% margin. But anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you're subscribed. Go check out The Wealthy Way and learn more about margin. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace.